Well, in less than a month, some big changes go into effect for New Jersey's DWI laws.
Among them is actually reducing the amount of time a first-time offender loses his or her driver's license.
So why the change and how will it make roads safer? Alexandria Hoff explains.
There are many reasons to find errors in the machine.
Cherry Hill defense attorney Evan Laveau doesn't usually have a problem making sure his client's breathalyzer test is inadmissible in court.
90% of the people are outliers on this machine. They either read very high or low. Most people read very high.
He says faulty calibration, dental problems, body composition, or even a simple Listerine strip can sway the machine.
It is ridiculous.
But here, Laveau is no longer talking about breathalyzers. Instead, a new law going into effect in New Jersey. Starting next month, a first-time drunk driver will no longer face a lengthy loss of their driver's license.
As much as my clients might like that to get out of issues, I'm going to be a little nervous about driving on the roads myself.
So who would push for a law that would allow DWI drivers to get behind the wheel again? It turns out the nonprofit, Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
50 to 75% of people with license suspensions continue to operate their motor vehicle for a whole variety of reasons, many of whom need to provide for their family.
Stephen Benvenisti is also an attorney. He's the victim of a drunk driver, and he sits on the board of Mothers Against Drunk Driving New Jersey. He says license suspensions don't work and that ignition interlock devices are 67% more effective in reducing repeat DWI offenses.
What this law does, it ensures that if someone is going to be operating their vehicle legally, they're not going to be operating their vehicle while drunk.
On December 1st, first-time DWI offenders with a BAC under 0.15% can have their license back as soon as they install an IID into their car, which requires a driver to blow into a mouthpiece before their vehicle will operate.
There's really not going to be much deterrence on a first offense DWI in New Jersey anymore.
But Benvenisti says the deterrent is in the data.
The goal is to prevent crashes and to save lives. And ignition interlock devices, more so than any other technology which is out there right now, does exactly that.
So on December 1st, New Jersey will become the 34th state with an expanded all-offender ignition interlock law. And as for those breathalyzers, if a person refuses a breath test next month, they too will be required to have one of those devices installed at their own expense.
Their own expense.
That's
okay.
Right.
Alex, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.